Listen
They told
closely.
you it was sudden,
We
but
don't
the
have
real
much
story
time.
behind Chuck
Something's
Pothast's
coming,
so-called
and we
tragedy
need to
isn't
be
what
ready.
fans were led to believe.
Hey everyone, check this out.
For weeks,
This is absolutely
whispers started
fantastic,
flooding
I have to
90
tell
Day
you.
Fiancé
So if you're in, give it a
Facebook
thumbs up
groups.
and subscribe.
Hey everyone,
TikTok
what a
edits
gorgeous
with sad
sunset from
piano
this tropical
music.
paradise. The water is so
Reddit
calm and the
threads
colors are
locked
just
and
incredible.
reopened.
Makes you feel at peace.
And then the
Hello everyone,
headline-style
and welcome
posts
back to the
began
channel.
spreading.
I'm
Chuck
really excited
Potthast
to dive
tragedy.
into this topic with you.
Real cause
Let's get
revealed.
started.
We need to
I
act
know what
now.
you're thinking.
The challenges
Did
are
something
great,
happen
and
to the
together we can
patriarch of the
overcome them.
Potthast family
Let's move
empire?
forward with purpose.
The
We
man
have a
who
serious
bankrolled half of
situation. We
Tampa's
must act
flip
now before it
projects
gets
and
worse.
every explosive
I'm counting
family
on you to help
barbecue we've
resolve this
watched
immediately.
implode on TLC. Here's the truth. Chuck Potthast did not die.
And that's exactly why this story exploded the way it did. Because in the 90-day universe, perception spreads faster than facts. And when the Potthast name trends, fans brace for impact. If you've followed 90 Day Fiancé from the beginning, you already know Chuck isn't just background noise. He's the quiet center of one of the franchise's most chaotic family dynamics. The father of Elizabeth Potthast, the man who reluctantly welcomed Andre Kastravit into the fold, and the financial backbone of that infamous family business storyline that basically carried multiple seasons. So when vague posts started circulating claiming a Potthast family tragedy, and hinting at a cause of death, fans immediately assumed the worst. But here's the part TLC cameras didn't show: the chaos wasn't about death. It was about something that, in this franchise, can be just as destabilizing: health scares, family fractures, and the crumbling illusion of control. The rumor appears to have started after older photos of Chuck looking noticeably slimmer resurfaced. Side-by-side comparisons hit Reddit. Comments like, "He doesn't look well. Is he sick? Why is the family so quiet?" And in classic 90-day fandom fashion, speculation escalated within hours. Someone misinterpreted a cryptic Instagram story. Another account posted condolences without context. A TikTok stitched together old hospital clips from unrelated episodes. And suddenly, a narrative was born. This is where the 90-day dream quietly fell apart, not on screen, but online. Because fans weren't just reacting to gossip. They were reacting to years of watching this family unravel in real time. Let's rewind. When Elizabeth first brought Andre to America on the
Listen
K1
closely.
visa, Chuck
We
tried
don't
to
have
play
much
the
time.
supportive dad.
Something's coming,
He
and
offered
we need to
Andre
be
a
ready.
job. He backed their
Hey
wedding.
everyone, check this
He
out.
even traveled
This
to
is absolutely
Moldova,
fantastic,
absorbing
I have
the
to tell
tension
you.
like
So
a
if
man
you're in,
trying
give it a
to
thumbs
keep
up
the
and
peace at
subscribe.
any cost.
Hey everyone, what a gorgeous
But
sunset from
underneath
this
it
tropical
all,
paradise. The water is
financial
so calm
pressure,
and the colors are just
control
incredible. Makes you
issues,
feel at peace.
sibling
Hello
resentment,
everyone, and welcome
and a
back to
father
the
stuck
channel.
in the middle
I'm
of
really
adult
excited to
children
dive
who
into
couldn't
this topic
coexist
with you.
without a
Let's
production
get started.
crew.
We need
I
to
know
act
what you're
now. The
thinking.
challenges are
Family
great,
drama
and
is
together we
normal.
can overcome them.
Sure,
Let's
but
move
in
forward
the
with
90-day
purpose.
universe,
We have a
normal
serious
gets
situation. We
monetized.
must act now
And
before
Chuck
it gets
became
worse.
the ATM,
I'm counting on
the
you to help
referee,
resolve this
and the
immediately.
emotional shock absorber all at once. Around the 2-minute mark of this story, let me say this: if you're the kind of viewer who sees past the edit and wants the full, unfiltered 90-day breakdowns, the Reddit receipts, the timeline deep dives, the stuff production doesn't spoon feed, you're in the right place. Stick with us. This community doesn't just watch the show. We decode it. Now back to the chaos. The real tragedy fans sensed wasn't a death, it was the visible toll the family feud took on Chuck over the years. Watch the tell-all segments closely. The body language shifts, the heavy sighs, the way he rubs his temples while Andre and Charlie go at it. The way he tries to mediate but ends up looking defeated. There was one specific tell-all moment, blink and you missed it, where Chuck admitted the stress was affecting him physically. It wasn't dramatized, it wasn't turned into a big arc, but longtime viewers caught it. That clip resurfaced during the rumor wave, and suddenly, fans connected dots that weren't officially connected. Over on X, some viewers blamed Andre, saying the constant power struggle accelerated Chuck's stress. Others defended Andre, arguing the siblings were the real antagonists. The 90-Day Fiancé subreddit split into factions overnight. Threads titled, "Did the show push Chuck too far?" and "Is TLC exploiting family breakdown?" gained traction fast. But here's what got buried under the noise: Chuck has publicly shared that he made lifestyle changes over the past few years. Weight loss, health improvements, less visible on-camera involvement. The slimmer appearance that sparked concern, likely the result of those changes. But when a reality TV dad who's been synonymous with red-faced family dinners suddenly looks different, and quieter, Fans
Listen
assume
closely.
something catastrophic
We don't
happened,
have much time.
and that
Something's
assumption
coming,
says more
and we
about the
need to be ready.
franchise than it does about Chuck.
Hey everyone, check this
Because
out.
we've
This
seen
is
real
absolutely
tragedies in
fantastic,
this
I have to tell
universe
you.
before.
So if you're in, give it a
We've
thumbs
watched
up and subscribe.
relationships collapse.
Hey everyone, what a
We've
gorgeous
seen
sunset
arrests,
from this tropical paradise. The water is so
deportations,
calm and the colors are
addiction
just
struggles, and
incredible.
heartbreaking
Makes you feel at
losses.
peace.
Hello
So
everyone,
when the
and
word
welcome back to the
tragedy
channel.
trends
I'm really
next
excited
to
to
a
dive
familiar
into this
name,
topic
viewers
with you.
react from
Let's
a
get
place of
started.
collective trauma.
We need to act now.
And
The challenges are
TLC,
great, but
silence.
together we can overcome
No
them.
official
Let's move forward with
clarification,
purpose.
no quick
We have a
debunk,
serious
just
situation.
the
We must
usual
act now before it gets
algorithm-fueled
worse.
ambiguity
I'm
that
counting on
keeps
you to help
engagement
resolve this
high.
immediately.
I know what you're thinking. Why wouldn't the network shut it down immediately? Because ambiguity drives clicks. Meanwhile, Chuck remained mostly off social media, which only amplified the rumors. Elizabeth posted family content but didn't directly address the speculation at first. And that silence was interpreted as confirmation. This is the machine at work. But let's zoom out. Chuck Potthast's real struggle has never been death. It's been relevance and control in a franchise that thrives on escalation. When Andre entered the family business storyline, it wasn't just about construction jobs. It was about legacy. Chuck built that business. His identity is tied to it. Watching his children weaponize it on national television. That's its own kind of tragedy. Remember when Charlie showed up drunk at the Moldovan wedding events? The confrontation. The screaming match that turned a cultural celebration into a family battlefield. Chuck stood there, embarrassed, exhausted, and trying to hold the pieces together. But here's the part TLC cameras didn't fully explore: the long-term impact of public humiliation on a parent. Reddit sleuths later pointed out how Chuck began stepping back from high-conflict scenes in later appearances. Fewer confessionals, more background presence. Fans read that as decline. In reality, it could have been preservation. There's another layer people don't talk about enough: aging in reality TV. The K1 visa storylines focus on young couples chasing a dream. But the parents, they're collateral characters. They absorb the stress without getting the fan edits or influencer deals. Chuck didn't pivot into flashy brand partnerships. He didn't launch a podcast to tell his side. He remained the steady, often criticized father figure in a family
Listen
that
closely.
viewers love to dissect.
We don't have much time.
So when someone
Something's
online
coming,
framed his
and we
changing
need to be
appearance
ready.
as a real cause of
Hey
death
everyone, check this
reveal,
out.
it tapped
This is
into a
absolutely
deeper fear
fantastic, I
that
have
the
to tell
cost
you.
of this
So if you're in,
franchise
give it a
might be
thumbs up
higher
and
than we
subscribe.
Hey everyone, what a
And for a
gorgeous
moment,
sunset from this
fans
tropical
believed
paradise.
it.
The water is so
Comments
calm and the
flooded
colors
in.
are just
Rest
incredible.
in
Makes you
peace.
feel at peace.
Prayers for the
Hello
family.
everyone, and welcome
This
back to
show
the channel.
destroys people.
I'm really excited to
Then
dive
came the
into this
quiet
topic with
realization.
you. Let's
There
get
was no
started.
death announcement.
We need to act
No
now. The
verified
challenges are
source.
great, but
Just
together we can
recycled
overcome
clicks and
them.
algorithmic
Let's move
panic.
forward with purpose.
The narrative
We have a
unraveled
serious
as fast as
situation.
it
We must
formed.
act now before
But
it gets
the
worse.
emotional
I'm
reaction,
counting on you to
that
help resolve
lingers.
this immediately.
Because even though Chuck is alive, the tension within the Potthast family is very real. Elizabeth and Andre have attempted to carve out independence, especially after their own immigration complications surfaced in later updates. The siblings remain polarizing, and Chuck still sits at the center of it all. The difference now: fans are watching with sharper eyes. They question edits. They track timelines. They compare social media posts to episode air dates. The illusion is thinner, and maybe that's the real story here. The so-called Chuck Potthast tragedy wasn't about death. It was about how quickly the 90-day machine can distort reality, and how deeply invested viewers have become in these families. It's about a father aging under public scrutiny while his children feud on camera. It's about how a weight loss transformation can be misread as something fatal. And it's about a fandom so conditioned to chaos that it expects the worst at any moment. But here's what I keep coming back to. If one vague post can convince thousands that a central 90-day figure is gone, what does that say about the emotional toll we've watched unfold for years? Was the real tragedy ever about physical health, or was it about a family that couldn't separate business from blood once the cameras started rolling? Because whether you side with Andre, Elizabeth, or the siblings, one thing is undeniable: Chuck built something that became both opportunity and ammunition. And as the franchise evolves, the Potthast storyline feels less explosive and more fragile. So I'll leave you with this. If the cameras return tomorrow and the family business storyline reignited, would Chuck step back in, or has the cost of being the 90-day patriarch already been too high? Drop your take below. Was this rumor just fandom hysteria, or a warning sign about how much pressure this universe quietly puts on the people at its center?
Listen closely. We don't have much time.